Well, good afternoon and welcome back to today's show. This is part 3, and right now we're just doing a little. I'm looking at the picture more and more. It's more like a forest than anything else right now. We have a little mountain, little cliffs in the background that you don't see too much now. We started with. We're only using 2 colors. We're using lizard crimson and blue, and usually it's lizard crimson and a cobalt blue. And I have a little bit of the Prussian blue, but that's about what we have. I do have some Van Dyke brown we haven't used, and I have some yellow we haven't used because I wasn't sure we was going to have grass or whatever. But I think we're still going to just keep on using these 2 colors. I'm afraid we put in a different color now, maybe later. But right now, it's just looking so good the way I was coming up. I don't want to do anything too crazy with it. This is part 3, and last week I explained that I really didn't have a painting in my mind. I started with the red sky, and we kept on adding more stuff to it and erasing some stuff, adding more stuff, and then we started with the middle ground with some of these trees, and we had some stones to it. And actually, I said I like how it's coming up. We have a lot of movements. With some of these stones, it looks like the ground is coming down. We have a lot of movement. It's just not flat. Everything is moving. And when I put the picture frame on it to see how it looked in the picture frame, it brought everything to pretty much together where it's looking good. This is the part when you're doing the middle ground and you're starting to do the foreground. Sometimes when you don't have an idea how you want the painting, sometimes you get stuck. Like, okay, what can we do here? And last week I said a lot of artists at the end will put water across something because water is the most easiest thing to end a picture with. Let's just add a little bit of water and the picture's done. At first I was going to add some water to it. I still may do it, but the way how the land is happening, I'm not sure yet. So I'm still looking at it. I'm still trying to figure out what's the next step to do, and that's all it is. I'm gonna put this frame on it, and I'm looking, and I'm saying, okay, we got these two more shows. The 4th show, I'm gonna have a special guest on my show. I heard we have a young talented artist coming, starting up a show here. And I'm gonna bring him in. He's here in the station, and I was looking at some of the work, and I asked him what kind of work he was gonna do, and he says more for illustration, cartoonists, and drawings and stuff. And I looked at a couple of what he's working on. He's a young man is very very talented, so I hope he sticks around later on. And then at the 4th show, I'll bring him in, and we all could get to know him. And I know you'll welcome him as you welcome anybody else to CCX Media. Especially when there's young talented coming in, and we do have some very young people doing shows now, and we have a bunch of new shows new entertainment coming in, and it's really a very good station to look at. Now, let's get this here. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna add a couple more stones. I like stones because it, it helps to bring in the picture in one way. You could fill in stuff that you like open. You have open spaces like here. You could just add something here, and you could create some nice fill-ins. There you go. I'm gonna add some a little bit more blue to this red, and once again, just want to add some shadow. Let's do some of this. There you go. This is the back of it or the side, so you could have a little. I'm going to take the 1 inch, some plain water. I'm just going to start moving that down, put a little shadow to it. There. There you go. Yeah. There you go. Again, the earth is coming down, the ground is coming down. I like that look. I'm going to use this brush, but you see what I'm doing? I'm pushing the bristles up and apart. I'm going to go into some of the red, like that, and some of the blue. Less water though, I want a little bit less water and more paint. And by doing that, I'm gonna try, oops, more paint and there's water on this one. There we go. Yep, and a little bit of here. Mix it up. Maybe a little bit more red. There we go. And I'm just gonna add some grass areas down here. There you go. Take some of this water out. This was a little bit too much water in this one, but it's still gonna make it look a little grassy. There. There. And add some. There you go. There you go. There we go. There's some back here too. Yeah. Yeah. I'm going to take out the water, all the water. This is a dry brush. And I'm just going to bring in right some of this middle. Could even add just a drop of water. And this, and I'm just gonna add, I'm gonna erase some of this purple from it. Now you see it, now you don't. Same thing with this one, bring it up. There. Now you see it, now you don't. There we go. I'm going to take my brush, my little round paper brush, and I'm going to even take a little bit more off that too. Yeah. And this last, that gives it a little bit grassy. I'm going to get my script liner. If it's not dry enough, I could pull some of this up if it is. There. Whoops. I don't want it blue though. There. just gonna make some of this little taller. Pick some of this up. Gives it a bit more movement. Could be some taller grass, could some be twigs. There we go. I'm just gonna erase some of this. There. Bring some of that down. I mean, not erase this, bring down. There. Okay. I want to see something. I'm gonna bring another. I'm gonna try to bring another tree right in front of that tree. So I'm going to a bit of the red. There we go. A bit of the Prussian blue. A bit more red. I think this will work. Okay, I think this will be okay. Yeah. Let's bring this one here, come up. Let's bring this one going right up. Something like that, yep. Up, yep. Now, because it's in front of that tree, we got to go a little bit. We're going to work in some of this dark right here, too. There, something like that. I tell my students, if your hand shakes, you'll make beautiful. You'll make some nice trees. I'm not going to have too many trees because this is mostly the bottom of the tree. Okay, there we go. Let me grab this and let's put a little shade underneath this one. Come down on this one. Yeah, yeah. There we go, something like that. Good. Now that should, once I put this on, that should bring up that corner with a nice little darkness to it. And it did, that's all I wanted. Let's put a little bit more darkness right here, good. This is gonna be darker, and this side is gonna be a lot more lighter, because it's not more open. So this is going to be, the focus is going to be right here. Right here. Okay, now since I know the focus, now I could do other stuff now. Okay, because I'm going to try to keep this side open, but I still got to add something to this corner. Not much, but I got to find, if it's just going to be rocks and more shadows, or even couple more trees, maybe. But right now, I enjoy this how this whole thing looks. Okay, I'm gonna go into that same light. I'm gonna add a little bit more red to this one. Okay, something like that. I'm gonna add. See if I add more trees, but what I might gonna add is a little more stones in this area. I don't want them to look all the same. There's one. Add a little more blue. Yeah, another one down here. There we go. Something like that. Some blue in here. Add some shadow. There we go. Maybe a little bit too blue. Something like that. Maybe something like this. Okay. Just this. Bring that down. I like this. Well, we got 12 minutes. Okay. Pick up a little bit more of this blue and red. A little bit more of the blue. And a little bit more grassy areas down here. Let it dry some. Then I can make it look more like grass. Just a little bit too much water that time. Happens. It happens. We could correct that though. We could correct that. We come up. Put it down here. There we go. Clean out the brush. Something like that. We got 10 minutes. Okay. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get a clean piece of rag, clean paper towel. There we go. I'm just gonna bring some of this water down. Place some of this. Yeah. There we go. Yeah. Go back in here. Place some of this. Still don't like how it looks. Like that. Bring up this. I'm gonna make it into some tall grass. I'm just gonna add some tall grass here. Here, that's all. There. Now I'm gonna take this, then I'm gonna bring this down. we go. Now I might have to leave this around, leave this alone, because it's just going to look bad later on. I load that, so I'm just going to leave that like that. Just bring up some of this roughness. Okay, there we go. There. Got 8 minutes. Once again, I'm on, bring this up. Okay. Good, for the leg show, yep, the leg show is going to be a nice, we'll spend more time with the young gentleman and see what he's doing, and I'll finish that up. I'm just going to try to get something right here. Right there. Here I'm going to put a big stone right here. There we go. Make this a big stone. Brush. Bring that down. Nice stone. Yeah, something like that. Good. Good. And what we could do, let's go into this part right here. I have an idea. Sometimes they work, sometimes they don't. But I'm going to get a little bit of red. A little more red. I don't want it to be blue. Gotta be purple. What time we got? 5 minutes. Okay. Let's just put a dead tree trunk right here. And that one more purple. There, something like that. There we go. This is not going to be the way I wanted it to look. Got 5 minutes. Maybe we can make it look. Something like that. Yeah. Maybe get some darker color right here. Maybe throw in a little tree branch like that. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Look at that branch. I like that. Okay. Got 3 minutes to do. I'm going to try to get rid of some of this here. I might have to get the clean rag. Okay, now I want to see how this looks. Okay, bring this up. Okay, good. Good. Up here. Let's get it a bit. Nope, this didn't work out. I'm gonna have to erase. I'm gonna get rid of this. Here we go. Yeah, a little bit of water. There we go. Didn't come out the way I wanted to. But that's okay. We got 1 minute here, but I want to thank everybody. So far, if I put this on, it is starting to look almost like a complete painting. We only got a few more steps to go. I want to thank everybody for coming. And like I said, we're going to have a young artist on the show next week. And he'll introduce himself, and maybe he'll bring something to show what he'll be working on. So again, I want to thank everybody for coming, and hope to see you next week. With that, I'll say bye-bye.